Hey folks, so today we are going to be showing you how to do a German Wiener Schnitzel. So what I have here, I have some pig meat. These are Wiener Schnitzel in raw condition. As you can see, it's fresh pig meat right here. And we are going to make one Wiener Schnitzel just to show you how a Wiener Schnitzel is being made. So stay tuned and watch how it's made. Yeah, I got this fresh in the shop yesterday, and we are going to be making a Wiener Schnitzel. And it's fresh meat. So I have a bowl ready here and 2 eggs. We're going to put those 2 eggs into that bowl. And then we are gonna scramble them. And I am the pit master once again in the kitchen, as we are going to be doing the Wiener Schnitzel with the pit master. Yeah. And now we are going to grab a whisk and we're going to whisk those eggs until they are pretty much whisked together. So let's get whisking here. So this is what the whisk eggs will look like. We are gonna put the Wiener Schnitzel into flour first, and then we are gonna put it in here, and then we are gonna put it into something else. See what we have here. Breadcrumbs. We're going to put in dried breadcrumbs. So let's get everything ready. What we need. And now we're going to need some wheat flour, where we're going to put the meat into. I will show you how that works. And then we are going to put some salt and pepper on those Wiener Schnitzel. So stay tuned for that. So here we have the flour on a plate. Now we are going to have to bang that meat a little bit because it's too thick. So we're going to have to flatten it a little bit. That should be flat enough. So now we are going to put some seasoning on it. Now the seasoning that people put on their steaks are going to be pepper, one more SPG without the G, which means salt and pepper. This is the pepper and this is the salt. So we're going to put those 2 seasonings on the steak. Or on the schnitzel, I should say. So let's put it on. From both sides. Like so. Alright, but be better from this angle. Okay, let's put some pepper on from the other side. Alright, that's enough pepper. Let's add on the salt. Salt from the other side too. That is nice tender pig meat. from the pig. Let's put the salt away. We won't be needing that anymore. And now the process, we are going to put the schnitzel here through the flour. Like so. From both sides. Just like this. Now we don't need the flour anymore. I'm going to put that fresh piece of meat through the egg. So let me get cleaning up here and we are going to continue. What I forgot to mention was this: you can put the paprika powder in, mix that up with the flour and then put the meat into it. The paprika powder will give the meat a new flavor when you bake it in the pan later on. So the paprika powder just brings up the flavor in the meat. So I'm going to get some breadcrumbs under this plate and we will see you in a bit. So I have here some dried breadcrumbs and they're going to go onto this plate, and after the meat here has been put through the egg over here, we are going to put the meat through the breadcrumbs. So let's get some of those breadcrumbs onto the plate. Oh yeah. So as you can see, the breadcrumbs are on the plate, and let's get that meat through the eggs with a fork. Because if I use my hands are going to be dirty, full with egg, and it's going to be no good. Alright, let's put that piece of meat through the egg. Like so. I hope you guys can see what I am doing here. We are putting the meat right through the egg. Here you can see the egg is on the meat and the other side. You have to do this with both sides because you want the breadcrumbs to be able to stick to the meat on both sides. That is what it looks like. Oh yeah. So now we are going to put the meat into the breadcrumbs. Like so. Let's put these eggs out of the way. So we won't be needing them anymore. So let's put the plate here on the cutting board and get those breadcrumbs on the meat. That is what it looks like. The breadcrumbs are going to be stuck to the meat, and after that they go into the hot pan. Oh yeah. And use the fork here to put some breadcrumbs over the meat. Just like so. So let's put that piece of meat back under the cutting board and let's get cleaned up here. I'm going to be throwing this away because there is meat pieces inside there, and if you want to start a new schnitzel you don't want to be using this, so let's get cleaned up. So here you can see the schnitzel is ready for the pan. We have the seasoning, then we have the egg, And then we have the breadcrumbs. So I'm gonna get this pan here ready. I'm gonna put it all the way to 12. And we are gonna get this pan ready and hot. But you don't want it too hot because otherwise your schnitzel will burn and the meat is gonna be raw. So I'm gonna put that back down to 8. Because we want to bake it slowly. Maybe 7. Let's put it to 7.5. We're going to bake that schnitzel slowly so the meat is going to get well done inside. And like I said, if you do a schnitzel like that in the pan, when the pan is too hot, you will have a burnt schnitzel and raw meat. So we don't want that at all. That is a no-go. So I'm going to get some olive oil out of the fridge. This is sunflower oil. And we are going to put it into the pan and get it all heated up. So now we have some sunflower oil in the pan here. Don't know how well the camera is picking that up, but it's picking it up. Now we want to get this oil hot. So I'm going to put the camera on pause because this is going to take a while. And when it's hot, we are going to be back with putting the schnitzel into the oil. What I wanted to say is, this is a German Wiener Schnitzel. Just as I have learned in my cooking career. So this looks pretty darn good. It looks good, yeah. Yeah. Now, if you want to do, you can put some fresh butter into the oil, which will give that oil a little bit of a flavor. I'm going to put some butter in it. Just like that. That will give the oil a little bit of a buttery flavor, and it's going to puff up the meat a little bit. It's going to puff up the breadcrumbs that are on the meat. Give that a little bit of flavor too. So let's put the butter away, and we are going to wait until all that is hot. Alright, it looks that way that it's hot. You can hear it sizzling. So let's put in the schnitzel and get her baked. And it's going in. It's in the pan. And it's getting baked very slowly, just like we said. So I'm going to put you guys on pause and we'll be back to flip it around. So now let's flip the schnitzel over. And that is what it should look like. A little bit crispier than this, but this looks awesome already. And we're going to leave this in there to get the other side cooked. And it looks good, it looks awesome. Yeah. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to get a spoon and sprinkle the butter like this. To get it all nice and crispy. So put your guys back on. So let's get that pan going. As you can see, I have put it down to 9. As you can see, the Schnitzel looks nice and golden, and that is what it should look like. Nice gold, brown, crispy color. I'm going to turn the heat down because it's getting too hot. Put it down to 6. And this is looking good, and the way it should be. Now this is how I learned to do a Wiener Schnitzel, where I have learned how to cook. Let's turn it around one last time. Wow, look at that. That looks nice and tasty. Also gold crisp from the other side. Gonna turn it down again to 4 on the stove. It's getting too hot. The fat and the butter, that butter that I put into the oil will give this a nice taste. Now after this is done, we're going to cut her open through the middle. We're going to cut it in half and see what it looks like from the inside. So I'll get back to you with that. So now we are going to cut our schnitzel. I need a knife for that. And I need a fork. So I have a fork here, and we are going to cut her up. And now let's bring you guys over to the... And this is what it should look like. It's nice and tender in there. Let's show you guys the other piece. How am I going to do this? And this is what it should look like, the meat. That looks damn good. Look at that. Nice, and this is what it looks like. Nice tender meat with the breadcrumbs along the outside. So I'm going to be eating this privately. I'm not going to be eating in front of the camera. So I leave you with this picture here. And I hope you have liked the video. Subscribe to my channel. And I will be doing more cooking videos in the future, maybe something like this or something different. So I was just going to show you how to do a German Wiener Schnitzel. So I hope you liked the video, and that is it for today. We will see you in the next one, and bye bye.